Australia is seeking to stabilise the relationship with China as the Foreign Minister wraps up her trip to Beijing. Exporters are hopeful the talks will translate to relief on $20 billion of trade sanctions.
The latest step on the long road to repair relations with China. The Foreign Minister leaves Beijing after historic talks with her counterpart Wang Yi. Penny Wong sat down for a strategic dialogue lasting nearly 2 hours, the first time an Australian minister has been invited to China in more than 3 years.
We can grow our bilateral relationship and uphold both of our national interests if both countries navigate our differences wisely.
No big breakthrough, but both sides agreed to expand high-level talks.
We believe it's in Australia's interest for our relationship with China to be stabilised.
Look, I think Penny Wong should be congratulated. I think this is a good step.
It's hoped the thaw will lead to relief for Australian exporters who face $20 billion of trade blockages.
We're quite positive. We realise that it's a bit of a toe in the water here.
The wine industry was slapped with heavy tariffs in 2020. Even if they're dropped, winemakers say it will take time to rebuild the lucrative Chinese market.
While dialogue is positive, we're probably looking at a long-term horizon of 5 years.
Australia also pushed for the release of jailed journalist Cheng Lei and writer Yang Henjun.
We advocate for a range of things in those discussions. They include for those Australians to be reunited with their families as soon as possible.
Tough COVID restrictions mean the pair have been denied consular visits since September.
Obviously, COVID has presented some problems, but it is the case that Australia does believe that those Australians should be given appropriate consular access.
This trip paves the way for other ministerial visits in the new year, likely Trade Minister Don Farrell. But there's also the possibility that the Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, will also receive an invite.
It's possible to grow our bilateral relationships, safeguard our national interests if we manage our differences wisely.
Trudy McIntosh, Sky News, Canberra.